EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada, where the torch, in honor of the legendary owner Al Davis, has just been lit, as is tradition before kickoff at Allegiant Stadium, just off the Strip in Las Vegas. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Las Vegas Raiders. On the Tennessee sideline, you get a look at their head coach. His guys playing extremely well, 6-2 in their last 8. On the other side, the Raiders head coach, Clint Kubiak. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. With my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Sly, set to get this one going. And off we go from Allegiant Stadium. This return will take him out past the 25-yard line. Decent field position as this game gets going. The #1 overall pick coming off the historic season in Bloomington, winning the Heisman Trophy, and Fernando Mendoza leading the Indiana Hoosiers to a national title. Now he leads the Raiders.
Mike, this is a big boy game, and sometimes the unfortunate truth is your performance was the difference between a win and a loss. And I think if you asked him, he'd be the first one to say, listen, my performance last week was not good enough. I have to make better decisions. I have to be more careful with the ball and where I put it. So his ability to improve from last week's game, both in production and decision-making, is probably the #1 storyline to follow heading into today's game.
In some rhythm, the drive rolling. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run with the Boise State product, Ashton Jeanty. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Numbers on the ground for Jeanty last time out. 12 carries. He had 63 yards and a TD. In motion, Besh. Keep it on the ground with Jeanty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. This will be 3rd and 8.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
Receiver in motion, headed left. Throwing on 3rd down, Mendoza. He'll try to run for it. Defense there to contain the scramble. They stop him well short of the 1st down marker.
Matt Gay on for the field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
Gay's kick is good. And the Raiders will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Cam Ward brings the Titans out. Season 2, he was the #1 overall pick in 2025 and started all 17 games for Tennessee a season ago.
You think back to last week and what was really a pretty bland game. He didn't do a ton that was overly exciting, but his team was still able to come out with a win. I think that's really a testament to this roster that they have built. Yes, you're going to need your quarterback to play good ball as the season progresses, but in the meantime, they are good enough around him that as he continues to find his way, this is still a tough team to match up with.
The run on 1st down was good for 7, and it's 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap for Wolf. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
He'll try and run for the 1st down with Pollard. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short. The punt team comes on, and here's Tommy Townsend to kick it. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa!
You know, it's so hard to say what goes wrong on these bad snaps, Mike. You know, sometimes it's mechanics, sometimes it's concentration, sometimes, frankly, it's just bad luck and things go sideways, but he puts a little bit too much juice on it, ends up out of the punter's reach, and now they're heading back to the sideline knowing they just put their defense in a really bad spot.
Now, first down throw for Ward. The right side, and he finds Tate. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
They'll run here with Pollard. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
The 13-yard line.
They get 15 on that game. That's good for a Titan first down. Now Ward on a design run, and he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Here's Pollard running left, and he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is 4th down. Sly's kick is good. And the Titans will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
This is fielded inside the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19.
The Raiders offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
On the tackle. He's brought down back at the 16-yard
Man in
line.
motion here is Tucker. And we're not going to have another snap here. First quarter will come to an end. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. They've got it with second down and 13 in front of them. Shotgun snap for Mendoza. And a battle for this one. It is caught by the receiver.
This is a great display of just the size and physicality of this tight end to outmuscle that defender, but he's able to come down with the ball, pick up a modest gain, but he's still short of the first down.
Mendoza now on third down. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 77 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
This one taken at the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Titans offense and running back Tony Pollard going to take over once again. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. It was Jeremy Chin that time up to make the stop. See if they have for 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, Ward. That caught Tony Pollard. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Ward going to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. On the handoff, Pollard. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard. And now 3rd. They only need 2 yards. Here's Ward. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. That catch number 40 on the season for him. This drive started to take some nice shape. Another 1st and 10 here. Pollard. And he broke through the initial contact. Winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing, Ward. He's going to run it. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
21 yards. First down, Titans.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring it up 2nd down. Back to throw is Ward. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver. And incomplete. A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying,
under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. It's the 3rd pick of the 2017 draft. Solomon Thomas in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Clock ticking down, and we will hit the 2-minute warning. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here's Mendoza. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 85 yards. Touchdown, Vegas.
we're seeing a lot of this around the league, Mike, as defenses continue to adjust to controlling for explosive plays. They're playing with a lot of depth. They're saying we're not going to let you throw the ball over our head. So that's why these guys are such weapons. It can be short throw, long run. And just because you don't try to throw it 1,000,000 yards doesn't mean you can't have explosive plays in the passing game.
On the return, here's DK. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Titans offense ready to see what they can do. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll try to set up the screen here.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
The second down throw is incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. That last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. And instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
Ward going to hustle him up to the line.
And the Titans first down.
Back to the air one more time. Right back to Thomas. He's got it again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 16
The
yards.
Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Out of the gun, they give it to Pollard. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. A rookie from Tennessee. There on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup.
The throw is Ward. He'll get this out wide to Pollard. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second. On 1st and 10, Ward. This one not quite on target. Let him too much. That one falls incomplete. Could not connect with Robinson. And that'll bring up second down. From the gun, here's Ward. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Mendoza to throw on first down. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Here's a handoff to Genty. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. So, halftime straight ahead, and we'll send it to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Our trip around the league starts now. We begin on Christmas Day, the Packers and the Bears from Cold Soldier Field. And it's Josh Jacobs. The team got into the red zone, he gets into the end zone, a 10-yard touchdown run. The Packers win their 2nd straight as they get the victory here. Now for a game with potential playoff implications in the NFC, the Rams headed to Seattle to take on the Seahawks. And it's JSN, Jackson Smith and Jigba. They'll get it out to him left side, and then he'll take it the rest of the way. He'll wind up going 60 yards for the touchdown. The Seahawks have no problem in this one. They win it going away. Lastly, time for a look at the best of the best. Here is our Impact Player of the Week, and we believe it has to be this man. And it's a man who has posted 22 years in the NFL, this his final season, Aaron Rodgers. He went for more than 300 yards passing, including this, one of his 3 touchdowns through the air. The Steelers have little problem here. They run away with a dominant win. With that, a look at the current playoff picture with just 2 weeks of games remaining after this one. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. as we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. And the Titans first down.
On first down, it's Ward. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a first down. On the ground, it's Pollard. And he's going to be corralled right at the line of scrimmage. That is good work defensively. They hold him to no gain.
No gain on the
Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now it's Ward. Over the middle. He's got Tate. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback?
Well, I mean, we see it every week. There is a conscious push to protect quarterbacks, Mike. I get it. They are the face. They are the stars of the league. And sometimes it can go a little bit too far. But this felt like the right call. It was close, but that's a late hit. And it's going to draw a flag near every time.
Tackle made at the 9.
Second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Shotgun snap for Ward. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They snap it to Ward. He's got it at the 3. And he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on fourth down in the red zone. And it pays off with first and goal. Pollard will take this into the end zone for a Titans touchdown.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Mike, I can't tell you how many times I've heard offensive line coaches, run game coordinators, they stand up there and they tell these backs, we're going to try to get a hat on a hat. We're going to try to keep as many of these guys off you as we can, but we can't block them all. You need to be your own blocker as a running back down on the goal line. Hit it, no hesitation, run with pad level and power, and punch it in.
Joey Sly on now for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Titans are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10.
Titans 10. Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The Raiders offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Genty. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. In motion, Naylor. Here's Mendoza now on 2nd down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a first down.
At the 46-yard line.
First down throw for Mendoza. He's got his receiver, and that's Jack Pesh. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Another Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Out of the gun, Mendoza. Right back to Betch. He's got another one. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
17 more
Offense
yards.
rolling right along on this drive. Another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
Defense.
That's left side to Tucker. Just a short pickup there on 1st and 5. He'll come up now for second down and 4.
At the 14-yard line.
Again, Mendoza. The throw on the run is complete. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
He'll try to pick it up with Genty. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal.
2. That's good for a Las Vegas first down. 1st and goal.
Shotgun snap for Mendoza. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown Raiders. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Raiders move out to a 24-10 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's DK. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now Pollard. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
He was brought down at the 26.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Ward. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. So from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
First down, Titans.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To the air again. Ward. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Again, it's Ward. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
Of 6. And the Titans first down.
Ward to throw again. Complete left side. That is Thomas.
Complete to Ian Thomas.
Down late. Trying to get to the line quickly.
It's 2nd and inches at the 40-yard line.
Throwing again is Ward. And is caught by the man wearing 0, Calvin Ridley.
0, Calvin Ridley. A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Tennessee.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Ward. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. See what they have for 2nd and 10.
On the coverage.
Throwing, Ward. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there.
Pass interference. Offense.
Yeah, and you can see the reaction down on the sideline. They're like, come on, man, you got to let us play both ways. There's been a lot of contact all game long, especially downfield in the passing game. And this time it's going to go on the receiver, and we're going to find themselves moving back.
That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your deck, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback, and in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of it.
Running here, it's Pollard. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Ward. That is taken in by Tate. And he will score. Game on. Parnell Tate. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Sly now for the point after. It's up and good. And the Titans back within 7. It's 24-17.
Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Ashton Genty and this Raiders offense coming back out for their next turn with the ball. Fake to Genty, and now Mendoza. He'll let one go down the middle. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
On the return, here's DK. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Tony Pollard heading out with the rest of his Tennessee teammates for their next drive. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now it's Ward. In the middle, he's got it in the hands of Thomas. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Tennessee.
On 1st and 10, Ward. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Shotgun snap for Ward. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete.
Complete to Wandale
The offense
Robinson.
in hurry-up mode, pushing the pace.
Yards. First down, Titans.
Play fake. Now Ward to throw. He'll spot the former Longhorn, Gunnar Helm. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's Ward. They convert downfield, but it is caught. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Tony Pollard. Touchdown Titans. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year. Mike, there's not a lot of ways to break this play down other than saying you get the wide open target, you have the play you want, you're aggressive going for 2, you just got to catch the ball.
The Raiders take over first
The
and
Raiders
10.
offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. 1st and 10, and here's Mendoza. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
17 yards. And the Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Play action, Mendoza. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
17 yards. That's another.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half.
1st and 10.
Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's Gentile, and he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
Back at the 34-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 13.
Run right up the gut with Genty. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be fourth down.
Gay on for the Raider field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
That's all you need right there. Good snap, good hold, and now you make it a 2-possession game. This late in the fourth quarter, I'm just not sure there's enough time to overcome.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, it's Ward. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes.
6 yards.
Down on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, Ward. This one is caught downfield by Ridley. One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, they have to score twice. It's 1st and 10.
And the Titans first down.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
Wandale Robinson.
Here's 1st
A gain
down.
of 14. 1st down, Tennessee.
To the air again. Ward. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Ward to throw again. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
1st down, Titans.
Again, it's Ward. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here. Throwing again is Ward. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
At the 1-yard line.
They'll look to run with Pollard. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely they need to get.
That's caught. So they get the 2-point conversion. And all of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the 4th. In need of a recovery and a quick field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And this one is covered by the hands team. They secure it here in the final seconds.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
The extra point by Gay is good. And the Raiders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
31.
Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
1st and 10.
This is 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Ward. Over the middle, he's got Tate. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired.